Good. How are you guys?
Good, good. How do you feel like practices are going up to this point?
I think it's been pretty good. You know, everyone's starting to catch on to all this stuff pretty good. Obviously, that Puerto Rico trip helped. We've all got back. You know, these 20-hour weeks have started. Everyone's been, grinding and playing pretty hard. So I think practice has been going great.
What have you learned about yourself so far getting on the college campus and playing at this level?
Yeah, I just learned that, obviously the college game is played a lot faster. Everyone's playing a lot harder. So for me, that's just trying to get better on the defense, stuff like that, and then obviously all the little stuff, screen harder, stuff like that, and then obviously continue all the offensive stuff.
What does it mean to you to represent your in-state school?
Yeah, it's everything. Obviously, I grew up a IU fan my whole life, came to a bunch of games as a kid growing up, obviously tons of recruiting visits. So for me, it's just the coolest thing in the world to be able to put this jersey on every day, play in Assembly Hall, practice in Cook Hall, so it's just great.
What is it been like to work with the collegiate team and learn from the guys and learn from the veteran players?
Yeah, like you said, just learning from all our guys. Our staff's really good. We recruited an older team this year from the portal, so to learn from all those guys and have people that went through it before, it's been great.
For you as a freshman, what defines success for you this year? What would make this a successful freshman year for you?
Yeah, I think it's just team first. If we win, obviously that helps. And then for me, just doing what I can do to help the team, whether that's defensively, making open shots, just anything to help the team win.
What's been the hardest adjustment to you to college life off the game?
It really hasn't been too bad. I was in Montverde last year, so I'm used to being away from home. But I love Bloomington so far. It's really fun. The town's good, so people here are great.
I would say for you guys to have that event on Kirkwood upcoming as well. It's
Yeah,
kind of vibe around it.
yeah, it should be really cool. Obviously, Kirkwood's the main place here in Bloomington, for the social life and stuff. So to have a basketball event down there and have the fans supporting down there, it'd be super cool.
Obviously, you were committed under the last staff but decided to stay. What was it about DeVries and company that made you want to come here still?
Yeah, I think it's just a system and his reputation that he's built at other places. Obviously, he had great success at Drake, a good year at West Virginia, and then I think obviously my playing style and all the guys he brought in made me want to stay too. So.
What was that conversation like when he got hired? When you talked to him about coming here?
It was short, super short. Right after he got hired, about 20-30 minutes after ESPN posted it. I got off phone with him and I knew I was going to stay right then.
What did he say to you that made you convinced to stay?
Yeah, just his vision for this place, and I just want to be a part of that.
How would you describe his culture?
It's obviously his son's here, so that helps. But everyone just bought in. Wants to do all the little things to win. Sharing the ball is big, and then just energy, enthusiasm, stuff like that.
None of your teammates can believe that you're a freshman, given the size and strength. How much of that do you credit to Montverde?
Yeah, I think obviously a lot. Like I said earlier, just the being away part hasn't affected me at all. So I think it's just all the on the court stuff I'm still, trying to get through and stuff. But I think I'm making pretty good strides and obviously just continue to learn and play as hard as I can.
Practice was pretty physical today. How do you guys avoid letting yourselves get chippy despite the physicality during practice?
Yeah, we're in here every day, so obviously you don't want fights and stuff breaking out every day. But I think we try to go as hard as we can. Obviously, just being pretty consistent every day as physical. And, just trying to get better as a team every single day.
Who's the biggest trash talker?
I think Connor when it gets going a little bit. Sometimes Tate and Lamar. So probably those three.
Has Coach discussed your role, whether you're going to play bigger, smaller, what kind of role will be used in this year?
Yeah, I've had just a little conversation and stuff, and obviously, when we're playing, I'm at the 3 and 4 mostly. Obviously, I'm at the 5 or anything like that. So I think just being on the wing, maybe at the 4 a little bit, I think that's probably my role.